On today's video, we're going to talk about one of the most simple, basic things you can do to get you out on the water more and help you to catch more fish. Hey there, outdoor YouTubers. Well, one easy thing you can do to catch more fish is to go fishing more often. And I know a lot of you guys out there are saying, hey Dave, I go fishing anytime I get a chance. I really don't have more time to go fishing. Well, I get it. Time is always at a premium, but there are a few things we can do to maximize that time out on the water and also kind of help us get out fishing a little bit more. And the best way you can accomplish both of those things is to be prepared to go fishing. And that just means having all your gear and all your equipment ready to go before you decide to go out fishing. We don't want to wait for that first nice weekend in June to come along and then decide, hey, maybe I should get some stuff together and think about going fishing. We want to get all that stuff ready prior to that first nice weekend in June. Because you guys know how it goes. If you all of a sudden decide, hey, it's a nice day out, maybe I'll get the boat out of storage, grab my rods, and head out fishing. Well, if you haven't been using that equipment for a while, if your boat's been in storage, inevitably something is going to need your attention. Something won't be working quite right. Something is going to need some intervention. It's going to need to be replaced, fixed, lubricated, etc. If you do boat fish, check your motors, gas and electric. Charge batteries, check your anchor rope. Maybe run those motors. Maybe run your gas motor with muffs or in a barrel of water. Put some fresh gas in it. Make sure it starts. Check the fluids. If you have a rowboat, check your oar locks and oars. I've had a few days of fishing messed up by a broken oar lock or a broken oar before. Check your electronics, your navigation, your live wells, your fish finders. One spring, I pulled my boat out, and I thought I was checking through all that stuff pretty good. I even turned my fish finder on, made sure it powered up. But of course, if you don't actually have the boat in the water, you don't actually get a sonar reading back on the fish finder, but it powered up, so I figured it'd be fine. So it's opening day of walleye season, and I'm out on Little Bay to Knock. And then I realize I'm not getting any sonar reading. I'm not getting any depth reading. I'm not able to see any kind of structure down there. Certainly not seeing any fish. It's just a blank screen. Very frustrating. It wasn't until I got home later on the next day that I started digging around and I realized a mouse had made a nest and it had engulfed my transducer cable, and this said mouse had chewed right through the transducer cable. So I guess what I learned from that is to actually give all your stuff a real good visual inspection too. Open up all the compartments and inspect that wiring, gas lines, etc. And of course, you want to go through all your safety stuff too. You want to make sure all your life jackets are in good working order. Make sure that your fire extinguisher, if you need one, hasn't expired. And if you utilize a trailer for your fishing, make sure you go through that trailer too. I know this has happened to a lot of us, or you've seen this happen to other guys, right? Boat, trailer being pulled behind the truck, and they're off to the side of the road with a flat tire. Or the tire is just about falling off because there's a huge wheel bearing problem. I know sometimes guys don't put a lot of thought into the boat trailer, but that really needs to be maintained too. Check your tire condition, check your tire pressure, wheel bearings, your winch straps, your tie downs, and check those trailer lights too. If you find yourself having trailer light problems and you're maybe not sure how to fix them, I do have an entire playlist with all sorts of videos that'll help you get those trailer lights working. I'll leave a link to that playlist down in the description of this video.
Okay, right turn signal. Okay, brakes. Okay, running lights. Okay. Looks good. I think we wired it up right. All right, so you want to have your trailer lights working right. Okay. I know that one summer, my buddy Ronnie Camaro, he didn't have any right turn signal. Okay. So every time he went fishing, he could only go fishing to lakes that were all left-hand turns from his house. Okay. So that was kind of a pain for him to do that, and it was really hard getting back. Okay, so you don't want to have to go through what Ronnie did that summer, you know. Have all your trailer lights working correctly.
These are all things that you want to go through well in advance of the days that you actually want to go out fishing. If any of these things aren't working right, it can delay your fishing trip or even make it so you can't go out at all. Okay, next up, we want to go through all of our fishing gear. But before we do, I want to take a quick time out with a word from Camaro's Crawlers. Hey guys, don't forget to stop by Camaro's Crawlers for all your live bait needs. My buddy Ronnie Camaro is running a special this summer, and for every 11 night crawlers that you buy, you get one for free. Also, if you spend over $50 at Camaro's Crawlers, my buddy Ronnie will throw in a free Camaro's Crawlers fire starter. That's a $5 value. You want to catch more fish? Well, then stop on by Camaro's Crawlers for your live bait. How do you think I caught this one? Okay, back to our fishing gear. Let's start off with our tackle. We really want to get that stuff organized. Make sure you know what you got. Make sure you know where to find it. Replace anything you need to replace. Maybe it's dull or broken hooks on some of your crankbaits. Maybe you need some new sinkers. Maybe you need some new hooks. Whatever that is, get it organized and get it ready to go. Then go through all your rods and reels. Make sure they're all in good working order. Check the line guides for wear. Make sure the reels are working properly. Put new line on them if necessary. Make sure you have all your hook removal tools ready to go. You know, like the pliers, forceps, or maybe even jaw spreaders. And make sure those landing nets are in good working condition. I think we've all heard that story about that old rotted out net that broke under the weight of that once in a lifetime fish. Maybe you utilize waders for the type of fishing you do. Well, let's make sure that those waders are not leaking well in advance before we actually take them out fishing. Whatever it is that you use for fishing, make sure it's where it should be and make sure it is working the way it should be. And also, try to think about different ways that you can streamline your process of getting out fishing. One thing that I've been doing for over 20 years now is I utilize a bait refrigerator. And I always try to keep leeches and crawlers on hand in this bait refrigerator. So anytime I decide to go out fishing, I've got that live bait on hand. I don't have to worry about if the bait shop's open. I don't even have to worry about stopping by the bait shop. Because the easier and quicker you make it to get yourself out fishing, the more often you're going to go. Okay, so we definitely want to get all of our fishing equipment set and ready to go. That is definitely going to maximize our time out on the water, and that's going to add to our enjoyment, and it's going to help us catch more fish.
I've seen Don Knetters. I've seen better. give you that. And then I'm going to get this away from where my foot is.
Sure. Very good. So guys, if you're interested in more videos about getting out and enjoying the great outdoors of Michigan's Upper Peninsula, be sure to check out the entire channel. And if you enjoy what you see, please consider liking and subscribing. And for bonus content, be sure to check out our Patreon page. A link to this page can be found in the description of this video. And also guys, remember to hunt, fish, laugh, repeat. Thanks for watching, and God bless.